great to be back in the studio today. It really is. It's been a long time coming. It really has. Anyway, got to be quick. And I tell you why I got to be quick. I've just put a quiche in. I don't know if you guys and girls out there like quiches. Something I didn't like until recently. But yeah, I've got a taste for the quiche, so I've stuck that in the oven. I think that takes about 12 or 15 minutes. So it's going to be a quick one this morning, a quick one tonight. Anyway, so Sam Sulek. See, with these blogs or these things, whatever you call it, this YouTube nonsense. Anyway, I'm back in the studio. As you can see, I've got the eternal bodybuilding flame. That's lit. Well, it can't go out because it's battery operated and it will never go out anyway as long as you love pumping iron as much as I do. And I'm sure you guys and girls out there listening and watching all this shit and listening to this shit love it just as much as I do. Why wouldn't you like pumping iron? Why wouldn't you? So Sam Sulek, I like looking at the internet and I like, to be honest, I like taking the piss out of it, and I love my sport, and I do, but people take it far too serious, and they ask my opinion. If you ask my opinion, sometimes you don't like the answers, but it's all about opinions, isn't it? And it's all about people's perspective, and if you don't like mine, you turn off, you don't listen, or you just give me some abuse on the internet, and that's fine too. Anyway, I'm using a handheld mic today, I feel like a bit of a football reporter, that's what I do. I feel like a bit of a football reporter. Anyway, the reason I'm using this, apparently it's a direct mic, so you're going to hear less background noise if I'm tapping away with my mug of tea here. You can't hear as much as you would with a condenser mic. Anyway, got a nice cup of coffee on the go here. So Sam Sulek, anyway, a lot of you guys and girls have been giving him some flack about his competition last week in Ohio. He's due to land in the UK shortly, and he'll be knocking down Dino's gym, but we'll talk about that some other time. So like I said, I've got 12 or 15 minutes before my quiche is done and I'm starving. So anyway, and you guys and girls, I'm getting some stick on the internet about his performance in Ohio. And now I tell you what, ask Dino, what do you think about your Sam's mate? Your Sam's mate. Listen, we know each other, but well, we mates. Sam, you tell me if you're my mate. I think he's my mate. Anyway, yeah. So he's been down to Dino's a few times. He actually joined the gym online. Good lad, and then come down and with his lovely mum, and we had a great time at Dino's. But some of your guys out there have been giving him a bit of a rough time, and I like you keyboard warriors hiding out there behind your little cameras and all the rest of you. You've probably never done a show. Nah, you haven't, have you? So, but anyway, everyone's got an opinion this day, and these days, and including myself. And the thing again, sometimes I think I look behind me now with all these trophies and all my memorabilia. You can't see half of this shit. We got my chest expanders there, my old Dinos, training belts, and a lot of other memorabilia, some Olympia badges and pendants when I've been over there, the old gold weights there, like I said, some old chest expanders here. Listen, oh, they sound great. So I can talk the talk because I've been doing it all my life. I had my first gym at 11, so I think I'm valid for an opinion. Whether you agree or not is up to you. So going back to Sam Sulek and his competition last week in Ohio, fair play to the dude. What a breath of fresh air you are, Sam. What a breath of fresh air you really are. And why is he a breath of fresh air, Dino? Even some of you said he looked like a sack of shit. How dare you say he looked like a sack of shit? He had a go and he did it himself. Wow. No coaches, no prep this and prep that. He just got on with it and just do it. And you always know when Sam's going to do a show, because if you look on his stories or his Insta or all his other fucking YouTube stuff, you'll see him on his bike and he puts 45 minutes, or he'll put some other shit, and he's just doing his stuff. And I like that. He's got self-belief in his physique. And he's grown his hair, had it all over his face. I love him, I do. He had a moustache as well. Fucking great. Sam just does what he wants to do. And that's good. And I think that's why, because I never really got him at first, Sam. I thought, what's all this fuss about? And when he first came to Dino's, one of the lads found me. Oh, Sam's in the gym. I didn't even know who the dude was. I thought, what's all the fuss about? And then I watched a couple of his YouTube stuff, and I thought, he's got the kind of voice. If I put that on late at night, it will send me to sleep. But he's just doing his stuff, and that's great. That's so refreshing. And when he did his competition, okay, he didn't place in the top 6 or 7 or wherever it was, but how good of him just to do it, just turn up, just like the old days. That self sense of self-belief where you just do what you think's the best for yourself at the time, and just grind it out and just grind it out and get in the best shape of your life, because that's what he was in. He was in great shape. He was in great shape, and he's doing it for the right reasons. He's doing it for himself. And then again, that's what separates Sam from most people, just doing what he loves. When he's on stage, then when he gets his medal or his trophy, whatever he comes, first, second, third, fourth, or just gets a trophy just for coming in the top 10 or whatever, he's got no one to thank but himself. He doesn't have to stand there, I just want to thank my team. Oh, you fucking team. You don't need a team just to compete. He's doing what we did in the old days. The olden times, you're just talking about the old days. But that's what we did. That's what Yates and Dorian and everybody else did back in the day. There's your Zach Kahns, your Flex Wheelers, your Kevin LeBrons. They looked at the shows and they had some self-belief and did it. They just did it, and did it well, and did it great, and they did it themselves. So I think Sam, you did great, mate. I thought you was refreshing. I thought it was great to see you. You look humble when you come on, mate. You put your hand up and waved, and it was just great. It was just absolutely great. And I thought his physique looked great. And long may it continue. Long may it continue. So for those you guys and girls slagging him off, shame on you, mate. Shame on you. The guy done his best, stuck to his game plan, and just nailed it, and just went, and he'll only get better. He'll only get better. And what Sam will do one day when he's had enough, he'll just knock it on the head, and that'll wind you up as well. Oh, Sam's quit, the headlines. Nah, Sam ain't quit. Sam just does what he wants to do and enjoys it with his own self-belief. How many of you guys and girls there have got a coach? You can't do a show without a coach. The only coach we had back in the day was to take the rest of the gym to go and watch us compete. When Yates competed, we all jumped on a coach and went to watch him at Wembley, wherever he competed. And the same for every single gym member what competed. We all got in our cars with our air horns and went to watch him. That's the only coaches we had, and it was great. We had a big piss up and a dance after. Brilliant. Anyway, 7 minutes and 34 seconds this has took. How quick was that one? Well, I tell you what, you leave your comments on this on your YouTube, because we're on the big screen here, and we're also on Spotify, Apple, and all the rest of the shit on the recording here on my Rodecaster. So you leave your comments here how you think Sam did at his first show in Columbus. Hopefully I'll get this on by the time the Arnold UK is on here in Birmingham. If not, it'll be on after. Now I'll combine the two. Who knows? Because just like Sam, I don't give a shit. I just do what I want to do. And if you like it, great. And if you don't, that's great too. Anyway, it's just Dino. But the call of the iron's far too strong. I love it. And so does Sam Sulek. I'm out of here. That's the first one done. I've just got to go and check my quiche. I love a good quiche. See you later. This is Dino for Dino's Gym Podcast. We're out of here.